What's up, everybody? Daemon here, and in today's gaming news, Sony just killed physical discs, new games are coming to PS Plus, and the Mario Galaxy movie has a streaming release date. This is your Daily Fix. Sony has announced physical disc production ends in January 2028 for new games on PlayStation consoles. It's a shock announcement that follows Rockstar's decision not to sell a physical disc version of GTA 6, which is expected to dominate console game sales from this November onwards. This new policy will cover all games released on PlayStation consoles from all publishers after this cutoff date, which some analysts believe hints at when the PS6 will be released. In response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. Quote continues, as consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical discs to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028 in disc format. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. Piers Harding-Rolls, games industry analyst at Ampere, tweeted to call Sony's announcement a watershed moment from the industry. Quote, console gaming is the last holdout for physical media in the gaming sector, but physical product has been declining in importance, he added. Back in 2013, when the PS4 launched, Ampere data shows that only 13% of total full games unit sales for Sony consoles were digital, including digital-only games. Fast forward to 2025, and this digital share of full game purchases stood at almost 80% of the total. Inevitably, there will be concerns from PlayStation gamers around various aspects of this announcement, including choice, accessing older physical games on new consoles, the ability to collect physical games, and game preservation. However, the purchasing trends of gamers are clear. I thought it was a pretty big deal that the biggest video game of all time, GTA 6, would not be available on any physical media. Now it looks like we're finally entering that all-digital future, for better or worse. Moving on, Sony has confirmed the PlayStation Plus monthly games lineup for July 2026, and it includes Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This is, of course, the Modern Warfare that launched in 2023, not the one from back in 2011, that received a rough reception from fans and critics. We actually gave it a 4 out of 10. It launched just a year after 2022's Modern Warfare 2, an annual release strategy that publisher Activision has said it will no longer continue. Still, its inclusion here is timely, allowing you to zip through its story in preparation for this year's Modern Warfare 4, due out on October 23rd. Two other titles joined July's monthly editions, which will all become available to subscribers next Tuesday, July 7th, until Monday, August 3rd. Next up is For the King 2, the tactical role-playing game sequel that launched on PC back in 2023 to a generally positive response, though a mixed 6 out of 10 review from IGN. Inspired by tabletop combat, it features roguelite elements and a procedurally generated map to explore. Finally, there's Crosscode, a retro-inspired 2D action JRPG with 16-bit style visuals. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is officially coming to Peacock on July 30th. The sequel currently stands as the highest-grossing movie of the year and is the first and only 2026 release so far to have crossed over $1 billion at the box office. The Super Mario Galaxy movie was released in theaters on April 1st and became available digitally after a full 45-day window in theaters. It was also released on Blu-ray in mid-June. The film has grossed over $429 million domestically and just over $1 billion worldwide. Having left theaters earlier this month, it didn't quite manage to match the $1.3 billion accrued by the first movie, which is also streaming on Peacock. The next Nintendo movie, however, won't be animated. The live-action Zelda movie, produced in collaboration with Sony Pictures, is slated for release on April 30th next year. And that is your Daily Fix for Wednesday, July 1st. We're halfway through the year. Now to caught up on the news, watch our review of Dead or Alive 6 Last Round. I'm Daemon, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.